What's up, you guys? All right, today we are cleaning, we are decluttering, we have packing stuff here. So if you know, you know. Like, I've mentioned it a couple times, and here's the game plan. Without giving my whole life away, I need to get this house organized, decluttered, and cleaned better than I have ever cleaned it, to the level that like we would be either showcasing the house or getting the heck out. So I need to make a decision on what I would keep, like the ultimate decluttering, purging. I'm gonna donate as much as I possibly can to like friends and family, and then we're gonna take stuff to the Salvation Army too. Like, I really don't wanna throw out a lot of stuff because there's nothing to really throw out, but there's so much work to do. Like down to the cupboards, the drawers, everything. It's gonna be so motivating, but like the ultimate cleaning motivation for you, I'm just really overwhelmed. So if you're looking at your house and you're overwhelmed, I'm gonna show you how to do it. And step one would be to make some sort of caffeinated drink. Come with me. I'm leaning towards something strong. We also clearly had people over last night. Martinis, went out to dinner. There's also Buffalo Trace out on the counter. Like, there's a lot of work to be done. And no, I don't just mean a normal clean up the kitchen type video. I mean, like, I don't even know where to start. I need to get moving boxes. I'm pretty sure Home Depot sells those for the cheapest because Amazon was not it. So we're gonna start with that, get some bins, and declutter. But let's make a pre-workout first. All right, you're part of it. Is my master plan. If you are organized in deep cleaning your house and you do not know where to start, you need a game plan. I can show you how I did this. I never use this vinyl thing unless it is the Not So Scary YouTube party, which I use as my planning tool, or the daily Christmas videos, which I've done in the past. And I thought, okay, I need to visually see this. So what I did is I laid out from, it's Sunday today, from Sunday to Saturday, so I'm giving myself 1 week. Will it take longer than 1 week? Maybe. But we're on kind of a time crunch here, so I gotta get to going. The 3 main spaces of the house. I didn't get into all the different rooms. I could, like under upstairs, I could do like beauty room, master bedroom, master bath, like we could do that, but I know what upstairs means, so let's not overwhelm ourselves more. So I did the 3 main spaces. So upstairs, main floor, basement, and then I gave myself deadlines. So I'm gonna start upstairs today, Sunday. It will be done by Tuesday morning because Tuesday I'm gonna start the main floor, which will take the longest. And we're doing this top to bottom. So as I can like bring stuff down, garage is the garbage. So everything is going to the lower floors for garbage donation, all of that. So it will like slowly make its way out of the house. And then Friday I'll start on the basement, which should take the least amount of time. Then I did 4 stages of like 4 categories of cleaning, I guess you'd say. So toss and donate, that's number 1. Like get stuff out of the house, put it in the garage, or like bring it to the middle floor. It doesn't matter, just get it off that floor. Organize, pantry, cupboard, just like get it decluttered and organized. Then I put tomorrow I'm gonna deep clean, and then I'm gonna stage the whole house, like stage as in like make it pretty, put a couple frames up, like really declutter this entire space. And staging, I think I'm gonna wait till every single room is done, but I might change my mind. So that's the plan. I already feel better. That just helped tremendously. So we are starting upstairs and we are tossing and donating, and then we're gonna organize. So I'm gonna do all of the tossing and donating and organizing in one shot, top floor. All right, now we go. Part of cleaning and decluttering and tossing stuff is you find things. I found these reusable eye patches, so you put your eye cream on and then you keep the little glitter eye patch. So we're gonna multitask. What else did I just find? I found cuticle cream. I tossed so much nail stuff. Like I used to do dip powder. I don't do that anymore. I just do like a stick-on, like a Glamnetic stick-on, or I do gel on my toes. So it's crazy how much stuff I have from like years and years and years ago. Like even brands that like I used to buy from that I don't anymore. Nothing's wrong with them. It's just like makeup expires, you know, Angie? Like Toss your stuff, girl. Double bagged this because it's so heavy. One trip down and I'm watching Selling Sunset and it's so good. I still remember when I MacGyvered this thing to a little wood box that I had in my office downstairs, and I want to set up like a somewhat professional podcast mic, and that was like the beginning. So many people were talking about doing podcasts, and I was like, you know what, I'm not going to talk about doing a podcast or starting a podcast, I'm just going to do it. And I remember just thinking like, when I get to 100 episodes, then I'll start talking about it. I'm being like reminiscent right now going through this, and I don't know if that is inspiring to you, but my little MacGyver podcast area worked out quite well. I didn't talk about my podcast, I just did it. And I might have done it differently than other people, but I loved it and I still love it. Okay, so the room is kind of transformed already. I'm gonna turn on one of the most epic summer movies ever just in the background. I was listening to an Audible book. That's really good, but I need a movie for some background motivation, so I'm watching Wild America. So good. It's like my youth. So I've done a couple things. I've taken a lot out of the room. Every single one of these drawers is now empty. 3 garbage bags later, 2 donation boxes, and then 1 box of stuff to actually sell, like lenses, like an old iPhone, headphones, like just things like that. So I'm going to put those up on like a used site, like maybe eBay or something. I don't know. We're going to get those out. So I already got that all downstairs. I pulled these shelves out, and I'm really gonna get this room just bare, but also less personalized. So this is just a tip, if you're either getting ready to sell your house or just decluttering, it needs to show. I'm noticing in like visiting people's houses, because we're on the house hunt, when a house is super personalized with like frames and like it's just so them, you can't imagine yourself living there. So I just think that's a tip for like staging the house. I got rid of so much makeup. I literally donated 2 full bags of just palettes and different makeup and stuff that like I'm not using anymore, and I really narrowed it down. So all the drawers are empty. I just have a little bit of skincare left here to narrow down. I'm gonna clean my brushes, and I'm just gonna throw stuff out. Like if you remember the OG filming room, I put in these beads. They used to be clear and now they have like a nasty yellow tint to them, so they're gonna go in the garbage. I separated the brushes that I wanna keep versus toss, and then I'm gonna wash the ones that I'm keeping because ew. I don't know how else to describe it, but it feels very light. So let's continue on with our journey, our Monday journey of our schedule. And you're a part of this with me. Also, let's watch Wild America while we clean.
Until you came, I was breathless when we first met. Couldn't keep my hands away. I was speechless when we first met. Yeah, you took the pain away. Didn't mind my scars, mend my broken heart.
Okay, room tour. If you've seen this room before, you know that I took a lot out of here. I decluttered it, I opened up the space, turned on my neon light too. I will not be taking that down because I feel like it just adds to the space. But I decluttered the shelves, I added a couple little pieces. I also like separated some things out and just kind of lightened the space. I think I might add a book right here, or even a candle, but that's really it. These are all the brushes that I cleaned today for myself. I might leave it there, but I think that just to, make the space a little bit more open. The drawers are almost pretty much empty. I put like my essentials. It feels so good. So I put my essential skincare stuff at the top up here. That's all I have left. And then my nighttime routine skincare is in the bedroom, which is just 2 things. And then I have my face stuff. Like I can't even tell you how much I got rid of. An insane amount. And then I have highlighters, blush, eyebrows, eyeliner, mascara. Like we don't need more than 1 mascara. This one's a serum. Like really, we are decluttering our lives. Lip stuff. I had like 15 lipsticks. I don't even wear lipstick. And then palettes. This was impressive to me. So I have seasonal here. I also think that this speaks volumes. I only kept my Huda Beauty here. Tati, Jawbreaker palette, more seasonal. I don't know, I like seasonal palettes, but it might not make the cut in the end. So we lightened the load. I put the mirror back there so that the room just kind of looks bigger, and then I set up the desk here. So this could be a bedroom. I feel like it would probably be a bedroom. It could be someone's office or, whatever they want it to be. So now they can kind of widen their imagination when they see the house. Because this is real life, let me show you what the hallway looks like now. So I'm doing room by room, and then I'm gonna like back out of every room, and you will now recognize all the things that were in here. So all the lights that I had set up are on the floor over there. I literally look like, I don't know, like a photography studio. We're gonna do Andre's office for him, well, with him. I have a little puppy. There was that little, what would you call that? Utility situation. Little side table. The palm tree that was in there I brought downstairs. That'll go in the porch. This is like I've never done a bigger deep clean. Master bedroom has a lot less clutter than the other room. So I will declutter this, toss as much as I can, but I don't think there's gonna be, I don't think there's gonna be as much to toss. That was the room that was like kind of left with makeup of years and years and years, which really, like, you shouldn't have makeup for that long anyways, so it felt really good to declutter that. But now we do the next room. But we're on pace. We're on track with our 7-day schedule. It's the next morning. I have a dog attached to me. I'm cleaning out closets, bedding, like literally everything. So I'm creating a donation pile right now with clothes, and just any rule of thumb is like anything I haven't used in over a year is just going in that pile. I'm not even thinking twice about it. I also went through my makeup this morning. You're almost better off having one mascara and one skincare and one so that you actually use it. Because here's the part that freaks me out. I just opened up The Ordinary brand serum, clearly expired, and there's like mold in it. It's disgusting. But how many containers do you have that you can't see what's inside the thing? Like a little pump of like serum and you can't see. Just toss it. I'm gonna make my way into the closet. I gotta follow the schedule that I set for myself, so I gotta speed it up a little bit. So what I'm gonna do today is really more so, instead of like deep cleaning and like yesterday I like dusted and everything in that other room, I'm gonna just focus on getting things donated, tossed, or stored I'm moving things down to the next floor as I'm going, getting it out and just organizing. So clean and organize, that's it. And by clean, I just mean like let's just call it organize, get it all out, and then we'll come through with like spritzes and dusters and stuff afterwards, because declutter is the priority. So that's what we're gonna do. I've been just using my iPad for either podcasts or YouTube videos or movies. I need to find another good summer movie. So that's kind of the cool thing about creating that game plan that I wrote out. I know what needs to get done so that I'm on pace for Saturday to have everything done. The kitchen is gonna be such a big job, but we've got this. So much progress in here since yesterday. It is now the morning of, what are we on? I don't even know. Day 3. Everything is pretty much empty. I've kept like what I think I'm gonna wear the most. There is so many donation bags, either for best friends, acquaintances, other friends, and then a donation bin that will go to the Salvation Army. So I have my rompers in here. I completely got rid of like more than half my sunglasses, 2 pairs of shorts left, 3 pairs of jeans, 2 skirts. Like, we really consolidated here. And then out of all of my long dresses, I have 6. I have 6. Who am I? I think the hardest part is getting rid of the shoes. And I barely got rid of any sports bras because they're all pretty much new. So the shoes are going to be difficult, but I think we can do it. Cara, you can help. This whole area, and then definitely the master bath. Look at all of the extra hangers. Like, absolutely insane. Like, so much to do. So we're still going strong. I'm slightly overwhelmed, but the calendar is helping a ton to stick to the original plan. So I definitely need to pick up the pace, like I said yesterday, but we're doing it. Cleaning out my jewelry area, and I'm just sticking to that rule of thumb, like if I haven't worn it in a year, it's going. So this part's I find accessories are the hardest, and then keepsake stuff. Like, Andre got me this watch when we got as a wedding gift, like when we got married, and I'm like, I'm never gonna wear it. Like, it's super old, it doesn't work, but it's pretty. Do you keep it? I don't know. He got me this when we started dating. This I definitely keep because I wear this. And then I also found, this was what my wedding ring was in when he proposed. It's like a little wedding bell. This I will keep. The watch, I'm not sure though. I like these little bags. I'm gonna keep these. I'm keeping a couple jewelry boxes. I mean, do I though? Yeah, maybe one of each. And then this I'm definitely keeping because this is for my vintage watch. It's like such an old little box. Definitely keeping that. I think I'm gonna give this to my mom. This came with, I don't know if you can see, it's like a 70s style like Gucci mirror. It came with my purse, but I'm not, and it's so heavy, but I don't think I'm gonna use it. But she's like me, loves Gucci. Sunglass cases, tossed them all out except for 2. I kept one Diff Star Wars one. And then this, oh my gosh, there's sunglasses in here. That's what happens. These are fabulous too. That's what happens. Haven't seen these in years. Are they scratched? No, they're not. These are like very 70s. I like these.
You are mine. You took the pain away. Didn't mind my scars, mend my broken heart.
All right, we just purged a bunch more stuff. This I can't throw out. Andre gave me this when we started dating as like it wasn't a promise ring, like we didn't call it that, but I remember he took it off his pinky and he's like, I want you to wear this, and I always wore it. It's super tarnished also, but it's real silver. My wedding earrings, keeping those. In this purge, I am recognizing how much of a galactic waste of money FabFitFun was, because everything that came from those freaking boxes are getting tossed out right now. Oh, half of this is tarnished.
Life was dull until you came. Now I see in color again. It could rain, I don't mind if it pours, 'cause I'm right next to you.
We're on Thursday. It's Thursday. The week is going by way too fast for me. I have completely annihilated my skincare in like the best way. I also have trust issues, because here's what happens. When you start seeing certain packaging that is less than desirable when you open it, like legit mold, like what? I don't even keep my stuff that long. So check your expiration dates, but there's certain brands that I'm finding that they're getting moldy, and then what freaks me out is the same brand you can't see inside the bottle in certain packaging, so I'm just, you know what? We're starting fresh. I also threw out a bunch of hair care stuff. So I have my hair serum stuff in that closet. What seems to be sticking around is quality, first of all. So zero surprise there, but eye-opening. I also tossed a bunch of hats, like the amount of money that I have spent in the years. The other thing, I just want to preface this by saying the stuff that you're seeing being donated and the amount, I don't throw stuff out. So this is like years and years. Like there's stuff that I had when I was dating Andre. That's like 15 years ago, like when I first started dating him. But going through social media and all that and kind of living that life for so long, you just buy so much clothes. Here's my advice to you. Don't do it. Not worth it. So just from events, speaking on stage, different trips and stuff, like business trips, so much clothes that did not need to be purchased. I mean, I had a good time, but didn't need to happen. Huge amounts of garbage bags just being donated, which is awesome. So now what I'm gonna do is, this has been recently cleaned because I did a video semi-recently where I like turned this bathroom into like a spa-like experience, but cluttery things like that, like I like that thing, but to stage a house, that's not staying. So that's like the towel warmer. I'm gonna unplug it, pull it out, put a little table there. All the plants that I added, like to me, I think this is very zen, but to show a house, like to stage it, and if you're just trying to clean it to the level of staging it, cool. I would say declutter your stuff. I'm gonna keep the rolled towels on the bottom though, because that has always looked cute. So I'm gonna pull out all my bins here, and then Andre just went to the drugstore and got a bunch of garbage bags for me. Heavy duty. Anything that I haven't used is going out, or that's like half used is going out. And once you start, you can't stop. Oh, I'll show you. So if you have an idea roughly around when you bought it, this will blow your mind. There's a little logo here, and I can Google it and like pop it up on the screen for like, if you just Google product expiration, you'll see it looks like a little can that's been opened. And then it'll say 12 months, 24 months, 18 months. This one says 12. I definitely bought this longer than 12 months ago. This is new. This is a body scrub. I got this it's 6 months. Oh my gosh. I got this right after Christmas. And look how much I used. It smells so good. Okay. Who has this many mouthwashes? I have like 6 bottles of mouthwash. Wow. Okay, you can stay. You smell divine. You can stay because I love you. This is trash cannolis. You can stay. Does it say 2005? No, that's impossible. No. Oh my god, this is so heavy. Oh. Why do you need so many bottles? You're a guy. Andre, you don't need shampoo, you're bald. Shampoo. Oh my god. Okay, I'm getting ready to go to yoga. We're gonna take a little break from this. So we're gonna walk in the heat. It's really hot outside. It's like hot yoga, hot outside. So it'll probably be the same temperature in the studio. The yoga studio is like about 15 minutes from here as a walk. So we're gonna start walking now and I'll get back to this later. I'll probably watch Black Mirror when I get back so that I can multitask through it, because if you've watched it, episode 1 of this new season I thought was fantastic, like super good. Clearly I like the happy endings because it was like a happy-ish ending, right? Yeah. Episode 2, WTF, like no, we don't need nightmares. Didn't see that coming. That was like a unnecessary situation. So now I'm scared to keep going because I heard that it like gets worse. So I think I'll just multitask because I can't start a series and not finish it. But we started White Lotus last night during dinner. So good. So that's the plan, but I need to get out of the house and I need to take a breather from this. And I just shared on Instagram. I showed some of like the behind the scenes of this on Instagram and everybody's like, wait, staging like you're selling? And I'm like, why do you not want to cooperate with me? Top knot so that it doesn't get stuck underneath my head when I try and lie down. When I flip my head upside down, that's why I put it on top. We need a breather and water and a walk. We might have a cocktail when we get back. It's gonna be great. So a bunch of people, I've just checked my DMs and there's like a bajillion messages that are like, wait, staging, selling, question mark? Not yet, but yes, that is the goal. You heard it here first. It's happening. I just don't really know how to explain it. I also don't really want to put it out there. It's been a goal for a while. And I've kind of alluded to it and tired of being undirect / dabbling around it. So now you know. Yes, staging to sell. Yes. I'm back from yoga. Just washed up. I'm just wanting to say that if you are trying to do like a huge deep clean or even getting rid of a bunch of stuff, this whole process of like constantly like leaning over and gathering things, I feel like it can affect your back. Yoga helped so much. We only did an hour and it was yin yoga, which is usually what we do. And we do hot yoga, that plus a little walk. I feel revived. It was really, I didn't realize how much tension I had like right here. It helped also to just zen me out. I feel like I went to therapy. That's what I told our instructor. I love her, Jen. She's so good. I can tag her Instagram down below. I posted on Instagram earlier today, just showing a little bit of the progress, and then coming back from yoga, I saw my DMs. My DMs have exploded. I just addressed it on Instagram. The amount of like, I just want to say, on here, on Instagram, like we have the most positive platform. So never am I saying that there's ever like anything. Like you guys are like, I'm so grateful for that there's no drama ever. But so many questions like, what are you doing? Why are you selling the house? All these, okay, first of all, the house is not listed. Like people are like, I want to see the listing. I'm like, there's no listing. Like chill. You're stressing me out. I'm like, no. It's just a lot of different questions. So if I'm not answering everything, and also if I seem vague, I understand. Like I would be annoyed too. I'd be like, girl, spill. But for just a couple things, for our own privacy would be number one, logically, if you think about it. And just like decision making and stuff. I am sharing like a lot of behind the scenes with my subscribers on Instagram. Like I'm taking them through a little bit more stuff in depth just because it's stuff that I can't share publicly, but like with a small group of people, it's totally fine. I mean, I'm doing that, but just in terms of answering stuff, like we need a little smidge of privacy. I love sharing all the things, but this is a little smidge of privacy. So if I'm not answering everything, that's why. There's not much more to it. Just needs a little bit. Need to leave a little bit to the imagination. But I want to say that closet progress is happening. I parted ways with 2 shoes. You know which ones I'm like, Angie, stop it. Like, am I really going to wear these again? It's just, in so many good times in these, I wore these to my bachelorette party, and they're also like a weapon, and they're oddly comfortable, but they're old. You're old. You girls are old. You need to go home. I don't know. I have trouble getting rid of these ones. I think can go. I mean, really the only ones that I think I want to keep for certain would be, maybe we'll just purge them. Okay. Maybe like these 4, because these I actually wear all the time. These I've never worn in my life, but they're so pretty. They're like Mickey ears. These are like like classic. They're the only pair of red bottoms that I have. And then these were from when I was top 10. And these are from when we were number 1. And I spoke on stage. I gave a keynote with these. So, I mean, and they're also fabulous. I've worn these once. Like, really, Angie, you're a tall gal. This vlog should have been called Watch Me Learn to Purge My Shoes. Like, this is me talking myself through everything. And then once you're on a roll, then you're like, no, I don't need this. I haven't worn this in years. Not just a year. Years. If it's years, let me perch you on my iPad. We're gonna watch Black Mirror. I'm gonna rile myself up. Like, these are so cute, but do I strike you as fashionable or Playboy Bunny-esque? No. So what am I doing? No. Have you worn this in a year, Angie? No. There's food on them, Angie. Come on, no. Have you worn these in a year, Angie? No. Will you wear these? No. We're doing so good. That's 3 pairs. Okay. These are the hard ones. I really like these ones. Okay, I know a little gal. It's her birthday tomorrow. She has smaller feet than me, but she would lose her mind to have these shoes. I'm gonna text her right now. These are like the short versions of these. And I have worn these in the past year, so we will keep, okay. These, I like them a lot. I have worn these in the past year. They're super cute. They're like little jelly shoes. A flat to me makes a lot more sense. Okay. You know which ones I haven't worn in the past year, but I can't let go of, and I've had these forever? They're like little booties. Will I wear them? Probably not. Will I be sad? That's the other question. Will you be sad if you let go of them? Yes. They bring me joy. I mean, we did good. 4 shoes. And it always makes me feel better if they're going to a good home, which like everything is going to a home. I don't throw stuff out. We're doing this as friends together. I feel like you guys are giving me moral support. I mean, that was pretty good. Running shoes. Okay, I'm struggling with the running shoes. Okay. You're so funny. You wanna play? You wanna play? Okay, like this.
You're doing it for the camera.
He wants to play! Oh my gosh, I can't. Oh, this is so difficult. You can stay. You can't stay. We're doing such good things. You can stay. You can stay, but probably not. I don't need this many running shoes. Do I like you? Yes. We have a physical attachment. You can go. 4. We're doing so good. 5. Yep. Okay. Okay, well in that case, I feel so bad. I've never worn these ever, but they're like I think these ones and these ones, I could sell them on that shoe, Andre's shops there. It's like a used shoe, like for sneakerheads. Clearly there's this trend, this, like the jelly on the underneath doesn't do it for me. I have loved Skechers, random, but I love them. Wow. Look at that. This is a lot of big decisions that just happened together. If you're here to see me get rid of any purses, it's probably not gonna happen. It'd be so handy if you could help me carry something. Okay, these are for selling. Okay, progress so far. Everything is cleared out from behind the tub. Everything that needs to be thrown is thrown out. I also put some bleach in the tub and ran the jets for a while just to make sure that's super clean. The amount of spider webs behind that bathtub, I can't. We are progressing, although there's stuff everywhere, but yesterday ended up being, as soon as I checked in with you guys, I got a text from our friends and they're like, we're on a patio, meet us. So I did nothing last night. And then all day today, I worked on the July toolkit for my subscribers. Literally did not leave that spot right there at the dining room table. So it just went up. We're gonna follow the schedule and I am going to clean the main floor because I just wanna say, if you have a full-time job and you are taking this on your own, I mean, Andre's helping me, but this is like a one-woman show. So if that's you, maybe give yourself 2 weeks. Like space this out to 2 weeks because 1 week is like tight, but I wanna stick to it. I decided against going to the cottage this weekend and we are going to hustle and make things happen. So I'm conquering this right now. Cupboards, like look, it's jammed. We do not need all these things. So I'm going to make a donation bin, throw out anything that's expired, get rid of all unused appliances, all of that type of stuff. The kitchen will probably be second biggest to beauty room and like bedroom stuff and closet. So 3 biggest rooms. We're getting there though. Oh my gosh, you know what I haven't checked? Our DVDs. Who needs a DVD? Nobody. Okay, fast forward to Saturday. This is all cleaned up. I had 2 garbage bags over there that need to go down and then one actually leaked. There was olive oil all over the floor. The floor is very, very slick right now, but I transferred a bunch of containers on here. I just want to show you something too. If you struggle with doing this, like putting oats or noodles or whatever, and you're not using them because you don't know when they expired, just do this. Just cut it off of it took me 2 seconds, just cut it off of the bag or the box and put it on here. The reason I do this isn't just for I mean, it looks pretty, but you can actually fit a lot of more in here. So I had 2 bags of oats that I fit in here, like 2 half bags. So if you're just finding that you have a ton of leftover bags that are rolled up, you might be more likely to use them if you do this. I tossed a bunch of stuff that was expired. I did not realize that we had 4 jars of peanut butter. You might not either, so this is your sign. I also took off all the labels because they were just like falling apart, so cleaned that up, cleaned all the counters. I did baking, oils and vinegars, breakfast like oats and stuff, and then any noodles are in here. And then I have oils and vinegars here, baking stuff and like cocktail things, and then salt and peppers and seasonings in here. So it's pretty straightforward. And then here is all canned goods stuff, and then these are supplements. So I have kind of a system to it. You don't necessarily have to label everything, but as long as you know where stuff is, and I can't believe how much I got rid of. So now we're gonna do the fridge, freezer, and then Tupperware stuff. But I got all of the excess things off the counter too, so we're making progress. Oh my gosh, so much progress. Okay, we have our donation piles. Look at these cupboards. This one, okay, maybe I'll clean this one a little bit with you. Yeah, we're gonna go through this together. I thought it would be better than that. This one though, I slayed. This one too. Maybe we can get rid of a couple of these. I don't think, the thing is we use them all. Don't need that, don't need that. Okay, we're gonna clean this out together. Thought I was doing good, but where we are doing very well. Also, it's dark because there's gonna be a thunderstorm, but I'm ready for it. We have Jurassic Park music going in the background. It's gonna be great. What I'm trying to do is anything that's like old that I haven't used. I know that these straws are new, so we'll keep those. This is old. Like straws are gnarly. Unless you have one, like you could clean with one of these things, but I'll be honest, I don't use it. So purge, you can stay. But this should stay, it's a Mickey one, so cute. I was just thinking, this is gonna be the least aesthetic, most real video because I am like, here's the thing, we're not in full glam when we clean, so like let's all get over it, and that's not realistic, so if you look like a haggard mess, you're probably cleaning properly. That's my philosophy. Yeah, these straws are old. My goal is like when I go to declutter something that I cut the amount of stuff by half. Why are you here? What's your story? How did you get here? So this is how I've been kind of doing it. If I'm going through straws, this is what's gonna stay. One cup, I'm gonna get rid of this. And then this is all that's being tossed. So the goal is like clear out at least half of things. We use shaker cups, like I just cleaned out a bundle of them. No one uses this, okay? Once you start, you're like, more needs to go. Look at that, much better. Oh my gosh! You scared the crap out of me. That was insane. You're insane. You're like a tiny serial killer. Carl, you're gonna go as Freddy Krueger. You are for Halloween. You're gonna go as Freddy Krueger. You are. Hey, come here. You're okay. You want love? You all right? You're unbelievable, you know that. You okay? You just wanted a little snuggle? I was showing my Tupperware containers. I'll probably donate these. I've been doing this a lot, just combining stuff that's almost empty, if it's the same product. Pre-workout will all be here, aminos are over there, so now it makes sense. Nutrafol, I should really take that. I should really take these things. How many probiotics does one need? You okay? You just want to be a part of it? Do you want to go up on a chair next to me? Hey? Okay. If I put a chair here, look, you want to sit here so you can see? All right, you just want to be a part of it. I understand. There we go. Okay, good. This needs to go. So anything that's, oh, this is a powder. Anything that's more like a vitamin and not so much a supplement, I am moving it. And anything that's very repetitive or like not useful. We are on our final leg of this deep clean. Every single room has been emptied out and decluttered. Now I'm just kind of left with garbage bags. There's some downstairs. These are all things to donate. So Andre is literally bringing this one right now to our friend Jen. She's also our yoga instructor. So he's going for a yoga session right now for her. And this is filled with like athletic wear and running shoes. So she's going to lose her mind over that, which I'm excited about. I love being able to give it to people. I also want to, I just got an Amazon delivery with a bunch of cleaning stuff. So I'm gonna kind of relocate and just finalize with outside in the basement, which I didn't have on the list outside, but I had the basement. So I want to clean the barbecue. I have a steam cleaner. I'm going to do that. And then I want to clean the deck outside also in the back, and then just throw out and finalize whatever we need to get rid of in the basement. So that's how we're going to finish off this 7-day deep clean and declutter together. What is in here? Oh, yes. Okay, this is like for part 2 of this. Okay, we need to fix our carpets because we have a dog. And OxyClean is what my parents used to use. Like, my mom had that and it was so, so good. Oh, yes. Okay, this came up as highly recommended. So to bring back any like wood in the house, like just bring it back, like wood tables and stuff like that. I have this beeswax. It comes with 2 and then a sponge. Apparently it's supposed to work like amazing. It has really high ratings. And then this stuff is so good. So I have the little container and then this is like the spray. All-purpose cleaner, streak-free, sparkling clean, tough on grease and grime. Love that journey for me. So little things like this that are personal, I'm taking them all down and packing them away now. And then this is so sad, by the way, this laptop, I literally texted Andre, I'm like, what do I do with the laptop? Like, I can't even sell it. I can't open, like it doesn't turn on. In case you missed that, I spilled water across my laptop earlier this year. The other thing I did is I took down any like personal items like this, like these little Disney statues. And then I have pictures of Andre and I from like when we were, oh my God, this is so cute. Look, when we were dating. Andre had so much hair. So I took like any personal stuff and then our wedding album and stuff like that, just a little keepsake box. So that would be a tip for you. I have my blueprint in here, notepads, and then I had so many wires. This is how I'm organizing all my wires. So I have the adapters here, screen cleaner, and all like phone wires. This, like, they're all just different styles of wires because you don't need a bajillion. Tapes and stuff. Planning things, external hard drive. Like, I really cleaned this out. So we're getting there. And then I have markers and pencils, like greeting cards, and then all of my markers down here. And then in here is all of my extra daily grind planners from like previous launches. And samples. So these need to come out. So this part, I think I can do a little bit better because really we almost need like an archive for these. I have extra blueprints in here. So all of this needs to be tidied up. But other than that, we are good on this floor. Like this entire floor is complete. So this is the original calendar. So toss and donate. I should have moved this along. Oh, we're back to Sunday. So this upstairs is done. So now it's been a full week. And then I'll move these back down here. So then that's gonna be like deep clean. It's gonna be a whole other video. Really, this is becoming just like organizing, tossing, and donating. So basement and outside is all that's left. What I'll do for this, by the way, is I will create like a digital version for you guys. I'll pin it on my Pinterest because I feel like this might be your thing to just do sticky notes, or you might want like a printed version. So I'll do that for you guys. But I think that this has been so helpful to be able to see it. Also, I had a really good conversation this morning with a real estate agent. I'm just excited. So I'm trying to just believe that this is gonna happen. There are moments of frustration, but I think this is the way to do it though. Like step 1 is get our own stuff together and the rest will fall into place. So you're a part of it, but I'm excited and it's a beautiful day to go outside. It's really, really hot. So I'm going to do the deck. I'm going to try and wash it as best I can, maybe pressure wash it. I just might need to borrow a pressure washer from somebody. And the steam cleaner, so good. I want to use it to deep clean the house, but I do just want to try and take a round out of the barbecue also. So I'm gonna do that. 3-season room needs to be wiped down again. But mostly I think the way that we're gonna close this out is really just get all the garbage bags out of here for donation and like DVDs and all like so much stuff. So yesterday I finalized the entire kitchen. I just did groceries, so I need to put that away, but it feels so good like knowing where everything goes. But I had so many DVDs. Who needs this many DVDs? So this is all that's left in this. Also, I was saying to Andre, like, who needs a media unit anymore? Like nobody, I don't even think we would bring this with us to like when we move. Like who needs a Blu-ray disc player? Not me. So this part has all of like the brains of the house, like all of the technological stuff. This has remotes, so I cleaned that out, except it has tons of little glitter from Christmas. So I'll vacuum that whenever we vacuum. But this is all that remained. You're gonna laugh. 4 games. We have Kerplunk, Disney Parks Monopoly, Family Feud Disney Edition, and the Haunted Mansion game. That's what made the cut. Love it. I think I should maybe declutter the bar cart because I don't think that everybody loves such an overloaded bar cart, even though it's my favorite one that I've ever done. That's gonna be part of the deep clean though. So it's going really, really good. So basement, which does not have a lot to be decluttered except for the storage room. So we'll make our way down there and then we're done. Quick visit. Hi friends. Oh my God, it smells amazing in here. Okay, bye. This still needs to go away from the halfway to Halloween. I'm thinking this will, I use this inside, but I've never used this attachment, so I'm gonna keep it for outside. This might also work really well. And what I've been doing, I just started, but in hosing it down, it's taking off a little bit. I want the whole thing stripped. But here's the other thing. I don't wanna use a pressure washer because it's gonna be loud. Like, listen how nice, it's so quiet in the neighborhood. Like, you can hear the birds chirping, it's beautiful. So I don't wanna really be that person. I could, but I don't think I want to. So we're gonna do that, and then I'll clean out the pool once I'm done. It's not that big of a space, and it's beautiful, and it's sunny out. I'm gonna listen to my music. I think we can do this, but I'm gonna take you through the before to the after. And note, don't use this stain outside. So I have been scrubbing forever, and this is not rust, it's like caked on food, I guess, from the barbecue. All along here and on here, and it's literally baking in the sun, so I have a plan. Okay, holy grail, pink stuff, old toothbrush. This plus the steamer plus a stainless steel cleaner to end it. This is it. This is how it's done. Okay, these are like not coming off with just the steamer, so I'm gonna try that technique here. And it's not scraping the metal. I think it's gonna work. It's literally good as new. This is amazing. Okay, now I'm going in to like the cracks and stuff in here. These are all books that we're donating. Donation, donation, donation. My bins are all ready. Garage is completely clean, that already happened. And I bought 4 more bins so that it can perfectly fit here. I think these shelves will stay here though, but the garage is good to go. See, there's my extra 4 bins right there. Carl, I can hear you. Predictable. So we took a round out of the deck, cleaned the barbecue, took all of the extra equipment and stuff that we didn't need in the gym out, and I did my best. I'm really struggling with shoes and accessories to donate, but the rule of thumb is if I haven't worn it in over a year, it's going. And it feels so much better to donate it than throw it out, so just try that if you struggle with letting go of stuff. I have dusted this room. I think I would like to re-vacuum, so I brought down our little vacuum, which by the way, is still such a win as a vacuum. It's like half the price of a Dyson, but in some ways better. There's a little click here, so it'll hold the button. So you don't have to keep your finger down on the button, which might seem trivial, but when you're vacuuming a whole floor, and there's a spare battery for it, it charges all the time, so it's awesome. So I'm gonna do a little bit of vacuuming, and then I'm gonna jump right into deep cleaning. So this is gonna be kind of like a mini series of like the Bellemares getting their house ready to sell / house hunting. So you're now a part of the whole thing. It's gonna be great. Also, I just wanna say, I am so excited. Let's just like end this here. So I brought out all of the boxes and bins are in the garage. Thought I lost my dog for 2 seconds. I thought he followed me outside and the garage door was open. I'm like, Carl, where are you? Because he's so little. You're so little and you hide everywhere. Do you want to come with me? So here's what makes me really excited about possibly having, first of all, that. It's very rare that it's like super quiet here. There's always like trucks and stuff. So we decided to grow an herb garden and it is thriving. Like we've had a lot of rain lately and it's doing super, super well. So we've got mint, we have little peppers in here, and I've been cooking with everything every night. And I was just saying to Andre, like, how cool would it be to have like more peppers and like tomatoes and cucumbers? And I used to garden with my grandpa. He used to have the nicest garden. So I feel like that'd be a really cool thing to be able to do with more land and just like in the country. So you're on the hunt with us. We will keep you apprised of all the things. But But right now, I'm gonna get straight into deep cleaning, which you're gonna be a part of. Thank you for being a part of the organization with Carl and I. It's been a slice. It was honestly amazing, and you guys are the best. Thank you for respecting the, little amount of privacy that I do still have on here. So thank you for letting me be a little bit elusive and a little bit, vague on the situations. But you look very comfortable though. You look like you're wearing a big fur jacket. You guys can go follow Carl on Instagram if you would like. Follow along on Instagram on mine for the behind the scenes. Subscribers have all the behind the scenes. They've actually come house hunting with us a couple of times, so that's been fun. So I will see you guys very, very soon for the next continuation of deep cleaning this entire house, and it's gonna get really, really deep because we are gonna steam the carpets next, which I'm kind of excited about. So I will see you guys then. Make sure you give this a thumbs up if you guys liked it. Hit the subscribe button to be along on the journey. Follow along on Instagram, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, dudes.